All right, everybody. I know we are super late to the game here with the Pirate Software World of Warcraft drama, but trust me, you are not gonna want to miss some of the takes in this video. For anybody that somehow does not have the context yet, essentially, our good friend Pirate Software here, our good friend Thor, in the middle of a raid that or dungeon or whatever the fuck that went poorly, he just dips. He just runs. He blinks a bunch of times. He had enough mana to try and slow mobs and help his teammates, but he just left them to fend for themselves. And I guess the real drama comes from not so much the fact that he was a coward or that he misplayed, but the fact that there's so many clips of him after this doubling down, defending his actions, saying there's nothing he could have done, etc. Yeah, anyways, that's the context. Please enjoy these clips from one of my live streams from 5 months ago, right after this happened. We got a new season of Hobie, new season of Hobie 2000. He like streams with a face cam now, and he doesn't say swear words, and he's got a nice beard. I wanted to go look back at the VOD because it was like crazy shit. Like, I was watching Hobie's stream. And I was like watching him like argue with Arya JP in the chat about fucking like the Pirate Software drama. And then I went to go take a shower, and I came back and Arya was banned and Hobie was fucking pissed. So I kind of want to I don't know. I was thinking I'm not in a good mood, so I don't want to watch it, but now thinking about it kind of made me happy again. And then I was skipping to the end of the VOD, and he was talking about how like his dad is being like a scrum master for his game, and he's like using Git properly and doing branches and shit. I kind of want to watch all of it. Like, I'm curious.
Or maybe they had to, I think they had to change that, right?
I think he moved in with his dad. I was thinking, I don't really know the lore. I'd like listened to his stream a little bit. I thought he was saying that like his dad was just gonna give him money and pay his bills, but I think he might have moved in with his dad. He moved in with his folks.
Beautiful. It had to be forced to change.
He's on a 6-month timeline to get shit done. Okay, don't worry. We'll get all the... Did he say all this on his stream? We'll get all the lore. Thought Hobie lived in your VC? Maybe 4 years ago. I know, it's so weird. I've only seen Hobie's face a handful of times. It's so weird to see him like talk and watch his face move.
Nice tortoise.
Doesn't feel real. He looks older than me. Come on, dude. No, Hobie looks clean. He just needs... When he like shaves and gets a haircut and stuff, he's a clean boy. Okay, where's oh, here we go. See, this is where you done fucked up, Arya JP. Are you enjoying the Pirate Software drama, Hobie? Hobie loves drama.
Enjoying the Pirate Software drama. You guys want to? I know. You guys want to hear my take on this?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you my take
on the
Pirate Software drama. Anyone who thinks Pirate Software is like did the wrong thing, in my opinion, has probably either never played WoW or does not understand the circumstances which he was in. All right, you're talking about a group of hardcore characters. Okay, they have busted their butts to get this far. Every one of them has worked the hours to get that far. None of them want to lose their characters. He's in a situation with...
I was thinking that too when I was watching the clip. I was thinking Thor probably doesn't want to lose that character.
Low mana. He could have popped the mana thing. It's not going to do much after that, though. The most he can do is slow. He is not going to get much dips out of that. It's like 1,000 mana or something he'll have after that, right? Like, that's like... He could do some slows and help them, but they want to fight. And I think Pirate Software made the right move.
No, they were running together.
I think anyone... thinking he's a scumbag.
Oh, maybe. I don't even know. Maybe Hobie didn't even see the clip. I don't know. They were all running out. It's just that Thor didn't really help him escape.
Is not taking into account the idea that Pirate Software also... The problem is he doubled down. He doubled down because he realized that was a bad pull. No. It was a bad pull. Are you kidding me?
It was a bad pull,
He already had no mana. They start the pull. There's no way he can assist. I'm glad he doubled down. He did nothing wrong, in my opinion. Anyone telling him that he's a scumbag for what he did would have done the exact same thing in his situation.
What?
He was like, I might die here. I've spent hours, days leveling this character. And it's like, you want him to throw that away for his team? No. No, anyone would have done the exact same thing in that situation.
Oh.
Everybody judging him is only judging him because they're not the ones in the situation. Not only that, but Pirate Software is a popular streamer, and so I think a lot
Also,
of
just to
people
be clear, they're not judging him because he sucks at the game. They're judging him because he won't admit that he fucked up. But that's okay.
are, of course, they're gonna. The Rogue didn't do the same thing. Dude, I don't care that these other people made a bad decision. Pirate Software made the right decision. It's not his fault. They're like. They literally made the call, the shot caller, like he said, leave, let's go. And then he
God,
tried
this
to
is so much more entertaining with the face cam. Good job, Hobie.
reverse the call, and it's like, I can't help you, dude. We already made the call to leave. We should just leave. Help out the tank, get out. Yeah, dude. And Pirate Software casted the only spell he had when they said, we need to leave. What did he do? He casted Blizzard on top of the group.
That's good.
For them.
That was good.
What are you talking about? He even tried to help, and then they made the decision to go back after he had already tried to slow the enemies.
All right.
No, you don't go back there. It's just every man for himself in that situation, dude.
Every man
Like,
for himself?
The Rogue can do the same thing.
Come
Dude,
on.
The Rogue can vanish, homie. What do you mean he didn't do the same thing? You know what? You know what mages can do to get out of that situation? They can ice block, which is exactly what he did. I think you guys are judging him, and I think y'all throwing stones when y'all would have been doing the same thing, in my opinion. That is the exact decision I would have made. I'm playing a hardcore character. No, I am. It is every man for himself. If you think a poll's gonna go poorly,
What about your boys?
frick, man. I don't think he made the wrong decision there, and I think anyone who criticizes him would have probably done the same thing he did. You gotta save your hardcore character, dude. I am not sacrificing myself for my teammates in that situation. These are all hardcore characters.
To be clear,
And if y'all want to be like,
that's
well,
not. I mean, Thor could give that take, right? He could be like, I just really didn't want to lose my character. I don't give a fuck about you guys. But he didn't even say that. He's trying to say there's nothing he could have done to help at all. I mean, come on.
a shot caller said that he should come back. The whole point of being a shot caller is to not make calls and then reverse those calls immediately. All right? When you make a call as a shot caller, that's that. You don't have the chance to reverse that call.
What?
You gotta do the right, like he said go, and I think Pirate Software made the right decision. I don't even like the guy. I'm not even trying to defend him. I don't like watching his stream. I mean, I think he is,
Damn, Hobie.
a little bit over the top sometimes in his explanations, but I think if you think he made the wrong decision, you probably don't play World of Warcraft, or you would have done the exact same thing, and you're not admitting it. You're just a hypocrite, basically. Like, come on, dude. I've seen people do that exact same thing not in hardcore, all right?
Jeez.
Like, come on.
Oh, jeez.
And I think the stakes are higher. That you should be more willing to be like, yeah, screw this group. If you guys are gonna do this stupid poll, I'm out of here. I'm not sacrificing my character for this. That's ridiculous. And it's funny too, Arya. You're sitting here judging him. Y'all judging him. Y'all don't play hardcore though. Y'all have no idea. But you sit there and tell him like what he should and shouldn't do. Like, are you kidding me? Get off your high horse, man.
Look at Arya's messages so far. Pretty toxic. This Arya JP guy.
You're being absurd, in my opinion. I hope one day one of you guys gets into this situation and we get to clip it and then harass you about it.
What? What?
This would not have been a big deal. This would have been brushed over and meant nothing had Pirate Software been any other mage. Literally any other mage. The streamers have to be perfect, guys, right? They gotta always make good decisions.
I don't. But it's like people like Soda Poppin' and Summit 1G. You can see how painfully awkward they feel criticizing Thor. You can tell that they're thinking like, God, this guy's a big streamer. He seems kind of cool. I really don't want to shit on him, but this is pretty bad. Like it's. I mean, there's a lot of people on fucking like LSF, just like chatters that are like thirsty as fuck to shit on Thor just because they didn't like him and they're glad that people finally don't like him. Don't any high horses in chat? Yeah, there's a lot of people like every WoW streamer thinks he fucked up. That's okay.
The time, and like I think he made the right decision, but maybe he could have done some other stuff. Maybe made some better decisions. There's a lot of things you could say about in that situation where better decisions could have been made. Pirate Software would have I could have helped more, but I got scared. Arya, shut up, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. Are you kidding me? Listen, Arya, you level a character to 60, then you tell
Oh,
me, okay?
is this
Once
after
you have
he...
that experience, you
Wait,
come
why
in
can't
here
we
and
see the
start judging.
chat?
But you haven't done that. So, shut up. Like, you're an idiot, dude. Get
You're
out
an
of here.
idiot.
It must be so fun for you to judge people from afar for something you're not even doing, you know? You have no experience in. Sweet, dude. Fantastic. Keep doing that. See how far
He did get banned eventually, but why are we able to see these messages but not the later? I don't know.
that gets you. I don't think he needs to be like, admit any fault here. He didn't do anything wrong. He's not at fault. Y'all are just blaming him because he's a 10,000 streamer Andy, dude, or 10,000 viewer Andy. If your life was streamed that much, you would get scrutinized for stupid stuff too. For dumb mistakes that everybody makes, you know, or not even mistakes. I think that was the right decision. You made the right decision.
You made the right decision.
The shot caller said, you didn't even counter that. You're like, well, it would have been best.
Oh my god, how long is
the
this?
shot caller, dude. You reversed his call? Really? You ever played a MOBA, man? Definitely wrong decision. Nah, you're wrong, dude. You're absolutely wrong on this. You are 100% wrong. And it shows that you have a lack of experience.
No, I don't think he's smoking on stream. I think he's trying to be wholesome on his stream and like take it more seriously because his dad's helping him out. Like I don't think his dad would let him smoke in the house. I don't know.
When it comes to these situations, like straight up.
Straight up.
I did not actually want to talk about this at all, and I don't know why you guys.
Wait, he was so... That's not true. He was so excited to talk about it. Remember at the beginning, he was like, ooh, guys, I got a take. You want my take? Now he's so upset. He regrets it so much now. Oh, fuck.
Talking about it. Why does this even involve you? Who cares? Freaking A, man. Y'all want to talk about this drama that doesn't matter. And you got me on this rant for no reason. It's like, that's why I wanted to rant about it, because you're all stupid. Instead of, like, realizing the truth, you've decided to just side with the popular opinion.
Oh my god.
And save himself. And still risk dying? No, dude. I disagree. I completely disagree. Well, he has 500 mana. Apolly's like 200 easily. In that situation, I guess he pops the mana pot, also a resource that he had to find. He had 1400. No, he had 536 mana exactly in the video, dude.
I guess Arya's still. I screenshotted Arya's chat before when I saw the because what happened was I was watching him and then I went to go take a shower and I came back. There's just a wall of banned text. Let me see what he was saying. This would have been brushed over if he just apologized. Def wrong decision. Frost Nova, Poly 1 ad, Kona Cole. He still has mana to blink away, save himself. Did 1400 mana before he maxed rank Blizzard, which was a mistake. Low rank Blizzard. And that's it.
He casted the Blizzard to try to help save them. No, yeah, before the max rank Blizzard that he casted the slow. Which was a mistake. You know what, Arya? I've had enough of your crap, dude.
He almost said shit, but he had to say crap because he doesn't swear now.
And I don't really want to deal with this, so get out of here. You're done. I don't want to have this debate anymore. I want to work on my game. I already don't like you. Get out of my chat.
Damn.
Don't come back.
Said don't come back.
It's a good thing you Arya, you sat there and you quoted a bunch of Reddit posters, which I saw someone say the exact same thing, basically. So, you know. That's cool, though. I don't care. Get out of my stream. I'm done with you. I'm not here to debate this. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to work on my game. And if you want to keep talking about it, after I said I didn't want to talk about it, I was trying to stop, but then it was like, so many things you said that are so wrong.
Jesus.
Alright, anyway. We have an ad break coming up, so I'm probably going to take a quick break and get all the jitters out from that stupid conversation about internet drama that doesn't matter.
Jesus.
Y'all need to find a hobby and go do that instead. Stop talking about pirate software.
This is my hobby.
This other crap that doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. Get a life. Holy frick. Go make your games like you want to do.
But Hobie, livestream fail is my life.
Instead of sitting here and judging people for this stuff, man. Freaking A, dude.
Freaking A.
Sheesh.
Sheesh, dude.
Like children.
True. He keeps bringing it back up though later. Knows the exact meta number, knows the Reddit comments. Go find a hobby, you losers.
I need to go take a walk right now. I gotta get this out.
Get it out, Hobie.
I'm annoyed because people like Arya like to come in here,
Jesus.
and other people who will remain nameless, who I know are watching this stream
Oh.
anyway, or getting reports of it,
Oh
who
shit.
want to judge people for doing these simple things, for being human beings, basically. You know, when they would do the
He knows, guys.
same thing in that situation. Yeah, I love. Oh man, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm gonna go take a walk. I'm gonna take a break real quick, guys. I gotta get this out.
I think
Or
I
should
might be
keep talking
getting
about
reports.
it? I don't want to talk about it anymore. So we're gonna go to this screen, and I'm gonna add this.
This is a good screen. Oh, he's got the Zelda hoodie on the Zelda shirt. That's fire.
I get so like riled up about stuff because it's like, dude, like I want to focus on making my game, and people come in here and it's like, I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore because I get riled up about it because it's like, ugh,
That's fair.
ugh,
That's fair.
I don't want to get riled up. People come in here and do that crap anyway, you know? People who have riled me up in the past come back in here and rile me up.
Has Arya JP fucked with
Like,
him?
come on, man.
Riled him up?
Think this is funny, you know?
I'm sorry. I feel bad now,
It's not.
but I did think it was funny. But now he looks sad. I feel kind of sad.
I don't want to even talk about that stupid freaking drama. So for now, what we're gonna do? Oh, I did not want to close. I got the code committed up. We're gonna
Some hearts for Hobie in the
bridge
chat, please.
and work on the.
Does anybody
aggro.
have the Heartbound heart?
Opinion.
The Pirate Software
I'd rather
heart?
get that done. You know, it's funny that you guys are so focused on this Arya thing, or not Arya. God dang it.
Why is he saying you guys? How does he know we're all here?
Not Arya. This Pirate Software thing. I couldn't even remember his name for a sec. That it's like y'all missed when Elon Musk basically showed he's a fraud. He's not a real gamer, man. He's a joke. The man's a fraud. We all kind of knew that, but nobody wants to pay attention to that. Elon Musk, who has significant sway and influence over multiple countries' governments, you know, is a total fraud. No one wants to pay attention to this. Y'all want to talk about Pirate Software and
Oh, I think the Elon Musk thing is fucking hilarious too. What, he was like, he got someone to like boost him a PoE2 account or something, and he was like pretending like it was his, but he like obviously wasn't that good at the game. That shit's good too. I like all the drama, Hobie. I told you this is my life. When you told me to get a life, I told you internet drama was my life. I wasn't kidding.
instead, who has no effect on us as a society or culture. I mean, the man's gonna be forgotten not because he's stupid or doing something wrong, but 99% of streamers are gonna be forgotten. Okay, people are only gonna remember Ninja basically, or like maybe Summit. You know,
Maybe some.
you come in here talking about Pirate Software, like it just tells me everything I need to know about your mindset and priority. I'm just gonna march into this stream and chat and be like, "What do you think of Pirate Software?"
I don't understand. When Arya first brought it up, he seemed so excited. It only seemed like he got sad when he realized they disagree.
Off the internet, I have the Matrix plugged into the back of my head. Get a freaking life, guys.
Jeez, dude. Okay. I'm trying, dude. It's hard. The drama's too good.
Man, I have like 18 rants in my head I want to just start saying out loud right now about this crap.
Give him. Lay it on us, Hobie.
And it looks like I just like freaked out because of that Pirate Software thing, but it's like, no, this has been on my mind for years.
Uh-oh.
About.
I
mean, a lot of.
There's a deeper lesson to be learned here. But I bet you guys don't even see the bigger picture because you're fucking idiot drama redditors.
Twitch chatters are like this, and people, you
And
know,
Twitch
it's
chatters
just like,
and
dude,
pigeons.
I used to be like this, honestly.
Hobie used to be like us. Then he grew up.
I'm sick of seeing this crap. The same reason why I don't trash talk other game developers now on my channel. You know?
Trash me,
It
Hobie.
doesn't bring us anywhere good, right? All it does is just start stupid drama. It just distracts everybody from the things that are right in front of them.
It's okay. I don't have anything better to be doing. I don't have an MMO to make.
There's words I wish I could say right now, but I can't. Just no. I'm saying them.
That's not good. He's trying to say words you can only say in TCAP's chat room. Wait, Hobie, where's my 18 rants I was promised?
Check, but we're say
Sorry, I'm just enjoying looking at Hobie's face because I don't get to see him alive.
Alright.
Alright.
I make the facial expressions that sort of match the thought that's happening.
That's good, Hobie.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, obviously I'm still thinking about what just happened 30 minutes ago because it's like, I'm annoyed. Not at myself.
At Arya JP.
Annoyed at the world. I'm already sick of social media. I'm sick of... this is like a problem in our society and culture right now. It is so bad that people who believe they are good people are not. Like, they believe they are because they're just following along with these trends, and it's like, no, you're being an idiot. Like, you are making these problems worse by doing any of this stuff. And people don't want to admit that. They don't want to acknowledge that that's the case, you know?
I know, Hobie.
Y'all can't just focus on your own things. Just do that.
I can't do it.
I don't understand.
It's hard, Hobie.
There's this dude, I Ate Your Pie, and he has basically said the same thing to people before. There are people who come in his chat, and they're just too much, right? They judge him about how he plays Pokemon Ironmon, right? And it's so absurd because it's just, and he bans them because it's just like, dude, get a life.
True.
Like,
True.
if you are wandering around discussing this drama with people constantly, you know, and not realizing that what you're doing is not at all productive, like, this situation in particular is not productive one bit.
It's just
like,
so funny, Hobie.
Gosh,
it's just so entertaining.
I don't want to talk about this.
Don't you like watching TV? Don't you like watching movies, Hobie? You like watching Arcane? This is my Arcane.
Shush, brain. Be quiet.
Shush, brain.
Why did I just shoot that fireball like that? What is that? What? Why are we...
Okay, are we done now?
No. You know what's funny is I remember...
What do you remember, Hobie?
Turtle.
Oh, was he gonna go on a rant and then I typed in a turtle? That's like when I got back from the shower or whatever.
Ah! They're backwards! Why are they backwards now? Okay, alright. Are they forwards?
Oh no!
Way?
Was he about to go on a rant and he saw my turtle? He's like, nah. Never mind. I think I'll change my mind.
At least.
Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here for a Trello? We got... Oh, this is old to do. Meeting with Dad. Notes for meeting with Lindsay. Lindsay's working on this game? What the fuck? Ain't no way.
Okay. Now, Hobie stream with the webcam. This is like unheard of. I haven't done this in years. I borrowed this webcam from my dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Me papa.
I don't think it was a date, Bluefin.
Actually, me padre.
Also, you don't take notes for your dates?
Alright, so... You're part of the sickness. You're part of the system. It shows in the way. Yep. Y'all could listen. Y'all could really take some advice from this lyric. I'm gonna pull this in here real quick for you guys so you know what it's saying.
Okay.
You're part of the system. It shows in the way that you never listen when when others speak. It's not me. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit in the dark anymore. I'm not dealing with this crap. Take a drama somewhere else. That's
Just ban Ari. Yeah, Hobie's a great streamer. I never miss a Hobie stream. Oh my god, we were like putting about. We were hanging out in Nashville, like me and my friends IRL. And we were like watching Hobie on the TV. That was the life.
Wait, Pat, or whatever. What is the phrase? If you know, you know, or something like that.
If you know, you know.
I don't remember.
If you
But
don't
yeah, it's
know,
just like
you don't know.
putting your fingers
And
through
you're an
your
idiot,
beard.
and you have no life.
Makes it kind of greasy and dirty though.
Huh?
And it smells weird.
Huh?
Smelling your beard is like the best way to be like, oh man, that's not good. I try to make sure mine smells pretty clean usually. I don't want to put up with that crap.
Okay, I feel like he's settled down. I feel like he's moved on. He just plays fucking Game Center CX while he's AFK. Lamau.
Friends, that doesn't exist. That's what doesn't make any sense to me.
You're talking about code?
That's code. Look, we look for greater than 0, which means
I love code.
we're not even 2 hours streaming. I'm already annoyed.
Hobie, I think you were annoyed before the first hour, but that's okay.
Oh, big dog, holy. What's going on, Sweens?
What up, Sweens?
You, I guess that was like a week or 2 ago. Well, apparently you drank a...
Oh, yeah, dude. Last time Swins was in Hobie's chat, he was being drunk and fucking crazy. And then he was in VC with us later. He was being drunk and fucking crazy.
lot. That's what I heard.
You heard right.
You doing okay there, Sweens?
Oh, damn. Evan told you about... Was it me? Or probably Frulu. Frulu was there, too. I didn't tell him about... I haven't talked about that to Hobie in a call. I just gave him a heads up. I gave him like a 1 DM just letting him know that he was like drunk as fuck.
Told you about that? Sweet, you came into my chat, dog. It became pretty obvious.
He doesn't even remember going in his chat? You fucking idiot. I do not have slippery loose lips. Well, I do, but not in the... Only in the literal sense, not in the metaphorical sense.
It wasn't Evan who told me about it. It's someone else. I won't name him.
It's Frulu, but okay.
Yeah,
That's just my guess. That's my speculation. I don't know if he did.
Weirdly enough, it wasn't Evan, actually. Before I go to the gym. I'll be home in like 20, 30 minutes. Guys, we are ending stream early. In about 30 minutes, I'm ending stream, homies.
Oh, he's got to leave
I don't
when
even
Papa...
remember that, yeah.
When Papa gets home?
You seemed pretty out of it, honestly. It's okay, dude. I don't judge you. I'm not judging you differently. It's just...
Damn, he got off easy, Swins. That's crazy.
It's pretty funny. Pretty funny to me. I am now full-time. I don't know if you know this. I am full-time.
Okay, here's the lore.
On Ansible MMO. I got about... Well, I mean, I bought myself... Or got myself about 6 months of time. And then after 6 months, I gotta, you know, take a good look. You left it? Yeah, I left. Left the gas station, Shiros. We just put it that way.
He got fired because of some sort of, like, paperwork shit he wasn't doing or something. I don't know.
Definitely left. You know, I was forced to leave, I guess. It's a better, you know, you can say I left, or you could also say I was forced to leave. Or that reminds me of that scene in What Happened? I was so lazy, dude. I got fired finally for my laziness.
Damn, dude.
I hated that job with a passion. Dude. Probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, to be perfectly honest with you.
Was getting fired?
I convinced my parents to help basically give me a place to live and stuff. And they were totally down to let me work on this. I don't have to like look for a job. But in 6 months I gotta, you know, we gotta take a look at what's going on, where it's going, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be here for 5 years, and after 6 months, I'm gonna have to go apply for real work if this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he did like it for that reason, Swins. He didn't want to work a programming job because he wanted a job that wouldn't drain his mental, like, that wouldn't drain like his mental. I don't know. Like he wanted a job that didn't require him to like exercise his brain. But I mean, he was still miserable there. I don't know.
Where? But if it is going somewhere, then I get more time.
I finished my tea.
But yeah. Anyway, Sweens, I'm my parents are totally supporting my, and I'm trying to make sure that they don't regret doing that. So I've been trying to make sure that they don't have to do anything around their house. I mean, they've kept their house super clean, so it's pretty easy to maintain, to be honest with you.
Good job, Hobie.
It's like 20 to 30 minutes of work a day.
Good job,
That's
Hobie.
how easy it is. So I don't mind doing it because, you know, 20 to 30 minutes a day is pretty worth it to keep my parents from having to worry about or doing any of that. So yeah, it's really cool.
Dude, I wonder if he cleaned up his room at his last place where he lived with Kim, because he would talk on my stream about how his room was so bad. He'd like compare it to like Asmongold's room. Imagine he just bailed and left the mess. That'd be fucking hilarious.
But yeah, also with the deal, my dad is a Scrum Master for his job, and so he wants to practice doing Scrum with my project, and so I have to. As you can see, I'm actually using branches and stuff.
That's so lit.
My dad and I had a conversation about it when he got home because I shared my server repo with
Hobie's dad is gonna save this game.
him, and he was like, "I noticed you you only use one branch. What's with that?" I'm like, "Oh man, here we go. Yep, sprint, sprint, sprint. Yep, yep.
He's just like Thor. He has an epic dad.
We're doing sprints now. This one's sort of a more willy-nilly sprint.
All right,
You know,
are we
that's how I
done?
land it. Like, dude,
A willy-nilly
it's one
sprint.
server.
That's my favorite type of sprint, the willy-nilly sprint. Okay, we're done. Good stream, Hobie. Good job. Good season 1, episode 1. Looking forward to episode 2.